Hi, thanks for checking another one of our videos here. This is going to be possibly a repair video on a Cyclops Boss. This is the biggest fence charger that's made by Taylor Fence. Cyclops Boss. It's a 41 storage joule, 32 output. It packs a hell of a punch. There's quirks with these bigger Cyclops, both the Master and the Boss models, because of how they're set up on the inside. They are a kind of a power on demand unit. They only put out so much power, and then when the fence gets loaded down pretty hard, it switches and it boosts the power up higher to put more power to the line. And I think, my educated guess, when it does that switching between all the power and half the power, or whatever it's called, I think there's little issues with it. I think it's just a hard switch, and I think sometimes it causes issues with them. But you got to have that type of stuff with these big, 15, 20 joule units or larger. You got to have that power on demand, adaptive control, some brands call it, sort of stuff, because you can burn up things prematurely by not having enough fence hooked up to it than what's designed to do. Then all that excess power it can't get rid of because you don't have enough fence hooked up to it. All that extra power gets burned up as heat on components and parts and things on the inside. Not ambient temperature like gets hot inside, but the actual components and coils and all that fun stuff gets hot on the inside. So, when people buy these great big units like this when they probably don't need it, they buy it because they can afford it, because I want the biggest, baddest charger in the world. I would say 80% of people that buy these don't need them. Don't need one that big. They want it because they think they need it, and then they should have just bought like a 12, 20, like a 8, 10, 12, 15 joule unit would have been fine. So, but if you got one of these units, you're welcome to send it in to us for repair. This isn't very old unit. It's a 2021 model. The guy bought it less than a year ago. He bought it. This manufactured 2021, but he bought it. Where'd it go? April of 2022. So less than a year old from usage of when he bought it, and it's already failed for some reason. So let's see what's going on. We don't get a lot of warranty Cyclops units in these. Most times they probably get done by the manufacturer or by somebody else. And I don't even know if we have the parts to fix. If we don't, we're just gonna box it back up, and we're gonna ship it down to Alabama, where the manufacturer's at. Let them get it squared away with the customer for the warranty stuff. Come on. Okay, we're just going to open it up here. Well, it looks pretty clean. This is what the new ones look like. Ooh, what's a bad glare. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it was manufactured on October 5th, 2021. The guy bought it in April of 2022. So it's sat in line to be picked up for a few months before it was finally sold. I mean, these units, these Cyclops units, I mean, they're overall pretty good stuff, but these big ones are quirky because it's got a dual. There's big transformers or two capacitors. It has like a 2-channel setup. Has the transformer's got 2 primaries in it. Has like a 2 primary inputs, coils on it. Has a one channel and a second channel. It also down here, this may not make any sense. God, glare. In the circuit boards down here, one of these SCRs fires one channel, and then the other SCR fires the other channel. But they also, when I think when it kicks in, that second channel, they both are firing both these sets of capacitors into the transformer. And I think, I don't know if I'm right or not, is it gets messed up down inside the board somewhere, and it's just all that switching thing. They do it a different way, like Gallagher does it through microprocessors and fancy electronics. Their stuff doesn't have issues with it, but they've been also doing power on demand, adaptive control for almost 40 years with their stuff. Well, let's plug it in here and see what it does. I think the note says it just hums. Yeah, you can't. I can hear it, but I doubt you can. It's like a buzz, but it's really faint humming, buzzing sound coming from it. So I don't know what that. I don't know if that's something charging up but not discharging, or what it is. So we're going to go over and we're going to discharge these capacitors with this big resistor. Don't know if they had a charge built up in it or not, but I don't want to take a chance. With the being as new as it is, my guess, it's either a board issue or one of these capacitor boards possibly has an issue. I didn't check to see if power is coming here, but it is making a humming sound. So I'm assuming that power is making it through the surge board into this board. Not sure why. Thing's clean. I mean, there's nothing visibly wrong looking in the unit. Let's wiggle and pull. Come on. I'm always leery about these capacitors getting shocked by one. Sometimes when I see what happened with these capacitors, this is the newest capacitor board. It used to be smaller, and they used to have only one batch of diodes and one batch of resistors, but now they've doubled up because I think there was a problem with the diodes. There not being enough of them. And then it was causing a diode to blow for whatever reason. Come on. So we'll check all the diodes out. All 12 of them. That could be our issue. I don't know. They look good, but most times the diodes they do look good, but then they'll test bad. That's good. 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 Resistors look fine, so we'll assume they're okay. Let's go ahead, just for shits and giggles, let's just test capacitors. Let's see, these are 30 microfarad, 1200 volt, 29.7, 29.9, 30.1, 29.5. So capacitors are fine. We can check the primaries, the transformer real quick. We can ohm it out. This is kind of a quick and dirty way of doing it, but it's real easy to do just to kind of see. Might have to unplug one of the wires from the board. Pick that one because it's the easiest one to get to. And there's no polarities. Put one lead on one on the other. So it'll be 0 to 1. Ooh. Let's, hold on. I might be wrong, but I don't know if these two are tied together or not. Well, if they are, they're bad. It's in the megohm range. But let's unplug this red one here. I don't know if the reds are tied together, but I think one of these and one of these are tied together, and one of these and one of these are tied together. I could be wrong though. Let's go TX plus 1, which is this one, to TX minus 1. There it is. That's 0.1, 0.2. So that's what it is. So this one to this one, 0.3. Okay, so the primers are fine. So that means the unit should fire, or should be able to fire. So this, at least the input side of the transformer, this side, is fine. So our issue is in the board, most likely. Let's I don't know what's happened with the board. I mean, look, I see what's bad. Little bitty Zener diode right dead center of the board is blown in half. I looked at it, I'm like, it looked quite right. I'm just going to zoom it in on here and you can take a peek at it with me. Little bitty Zener diode. I don't know what size it is. But right there. Right there. Is broken. It could be more wrong, but that's an issue. Now, of all the things to blow, why would it blow? Well, let's get this board out of here. Not sure if we're going to be able to fix the board. Come on. Come on. God dang. Get off there. Or if we're just going to have to replace it. It's under warranty. Plug the power cord, jumper wires. Come on. Alright, let's get the screws out of the board and pull it out. Man, it looks it looks clean, but why in the hell did that little bitty part right there blow? I mean, nothing else around it looks bad. I mean, maybe the diode next to it's bad. There's one there, a couple over there, one down here. I don't know. Let me do some digging, do my parts here, see if I got another board for this unit. It may not be the same version, maybe a little different. But let me do a little peeking around here real quick. Well, I am striking out. I don't have any other boards in stock for this unit, and I don't know what size diode that is, or a little Zener diode. Let me see if I can, there might be something written on the board. It's like Z2, that's all it says on there, like second Zener diode, I guess, on the board. I don't know. We're going to have to send this, either the whole unit or the board down there to them. I don't know, it would probably be faster to send the unit to them. Well, we're going to put it back together. and send this unit down there to Taylor Fence in Asheville, Alabama. Alright, well, this was not a very, I guess, entertaining video because we couldn't get the thing going. So I don't have the board here in stock to get it going, and I don't know what size Xena that is. I might have one. I don't know what size it is. Alright, well, I'll put this together off camera after we stop the video, and we'll get this one packed up to zip down there to them. If you got a fence starter wants to take a look at. If this was not a warranty unit, I'd just order the part in, get it squared away. With this being a warranty unit, we're gonna pack this up, ship it down there to them with a copy of the invoice, and let them get it squared away and taken care of for the customer. That way they can take care of all the warranty claims and blah blah blah, all that mess. But anyway, until next time, we'll see you guys later on, and have a good rest of your day.